cheap, and I might have been traveling a little too much for my own good. And this time I'm headed to one of my absolute favorite cities in the world, Vancouver, Canada. Let's pack with me for my 7-day trip to Canada. I actually just got the new carry-on luggage from Samsonite. Let's hope that we can fit everything that I already packed here inside, because I actually have a tendency to overpack. Bottoms, my jeans. Oh no, it already fits. Okay, let's try it this way. Here are my ankle clothes. Here. Oh, okay, I finally managed to fit everything in. Ta-da! So it is 9:30 right now. Currently in Montreal airport. The flight has been delayed for 2 hours. And finally, we are in Vancouver. Afterwards, we took a stroll around Canada Place, an iconic landmark on Vancouver's waterfront. Then we took an easy drive along Stanley Park, and the views were as stunning as ever. It's perfect for walking, cycling, or just soaking in the views of the ocean and mountains. And did you know that Stanley Park is actually the third largest urban park in North America? Then we make a quick stop at the local pharmacy because of course I forgot my toothbrush. Again, but definitely doesn't happen very often. And day 2 started off strong at Deep Cove, one of my favorite spots in Vancouver. The views here never get old. It was less than 30-minute drive from our Airbnb, and since we left early at 8 a.m., there was zero traffic. Or just look at the views, absolutely breathtaking. And I finally went kayaking in Deep Cove for the first time. Every other time I've been here, it's been way too cold. But today the weather was just perfect and I couldn't resist. It was so peaceful out on the water, just paddling along and soaking in the views. It feels like I'm in a different world. And honestly, it was such a relaxing way to enjoy the Cove, and I'm so glad that I decided to give it a try this time. After lunch, we walk over to the Ambleside fishing pier, and honestly, I'm a little jealous of the people who live here. I mean, you're grabbing bubble tea 1 minute, and then 20 minutes later, you're up in the mountains, and 10 minutes after that, you're right here, fishing in these beautiful, clear blue waters. Like, how is that even real?
Otter. See otter.
Before the day ended, we decided to use up the last bit of our energy at Lynn Canyon and tackle another trail. Along the way, we stumbled upon this natural pool, and the water, it was freezing. Well, we definitely weren't jumping in there, but it was such a cool spot to discover. And our third day was the big one, time to drive to the Golden Ears. And get this, it was 59 degrees in July. Can you believe that? Honestly, we loved it because it was so peaceful and refreshing. The air was crisp and the surroundings were just serene. We found a perfect spot by Alouette Lake and decided to have a quick, well-deserved lunch. Day 4 and we were back at it with another hike, and this time we headed to Capilano River Regional Park. I remember this spot being way less crowded a few years ago, but the views are just as stunning as ever.
Vài cái. Vài cái mày á.
Ghê.
Lộn ngược dòng. Ui, nhìn vào đây.
On the next 2 days, we actually made our way to Whistler, so catch me in another video where I'll take you through the highlights. And we actually saw a bear. On my last day in Vancouver, I decided to take it easy, did a little shopping on Robson Street, then went for another stroll in Stanley Park. I even got to see a cruise ship disembarking, which made me dream of taking a cruise next time.